So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. We say, Lord, apostles and elders agreements on the teachers of apostles in truth. And we say salutation to all the Akamas that pushing the word and our truth and sincerity day in and day out, and constantly in season and season. We say Shalom. Once again, going into a video here, let's basically going into the news that came out about Dwight Howard. This was something that this particular scenario that going on right now is it was really in the news some months ago, but today it was actually confirmed. No, yesterday it was actually confirmed. Yesterday it was actually confirmed. He actually came out and said that the things that was filed against him is true, right? Which he basically, as you can see, the news that came back was it said, according to court documents, Dwight Howard admitted to meeting up with a guy and engaged in sexual acts. Documents also say Dwight performed non-consensual oral sex on a man. Now this is to show you how these celebrities, these sport athletes, the kind of things they be doing in the background. Now, years ago, I remember watching videos where, even before coming to the truth, so this was some good years ago, where seeing, when I was young, you used to be seeing the videos, in the CDs and so forth, with people exposing the industry and people going into any things that these athletes had to do, the things in the background. You hear the stories, you hear the rumors and so forth, and eventually everything came out to be true. You understand? Every single thing that came out to be true, because it are many other people, there are many other athletes that be that like Dwight. For example, Dwayne Wade. You understand? Dwayne Wade. Again, as I said, there are many more. But this is an example to show you how these people outside here, the kind of things that they be doing, especially these celebrities, these athletes, the things they be doing to stay on top, to continue to get money, right? And many more other stuff many more other stuff that they be doing, right? I'm gonna go to our script here. This is the book of Romans chapter 1. I read from verse 25. It say, let me start from verse. Let me start from verse. Let me start from verse 21. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 21. It say because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. They say, professing themselves to be wise, they become fools. They say, and change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and to four-footed beasts, and creeping things. They say, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness. Right? It says, through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. It says, who change the truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Right? So it says, who change the truth of God into a lie, and this is what they want to do, and this is what they're doing. They change the truth of God into a lie. You see how easy it is that they just want to denounce what does the Lord say. For example, this particular act that Dwight commit was something the Lord tell him not to do. You understand? This is an act punishable unto what death. But it say, who changed the truth of God into a lie. Now in this place, especially amongst them, they say it in the interviews that whatever it is you do in the background that is on you, we still love you, this and that, this and so forth, God wouldn't punish you for these things. God forgive it. So they basically change the truth of the Lord into basically the truth of God into a lie, and that's what they do. Right? They say, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Right? It say for verse 26, for this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even the woman that changed the natural use into that which is. It say, for this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their woman that changed the natural use into that which is against nature. Verse 27 it say, likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning the lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. Right? And that is what they do. It say, and likewise also men, leaving the natural use of woman. That is what they do. You see here, Dwight. You understand? And many other people, they live in natural use of the woman. They say, and burn in the lust one toward another. Because when you read some of the things that, man, I don't even want to read it because it's so hey, it's just a whole style wickedness and abominable shit. You understand? The kind of things Dwight was telling the person and wages you that do and hey, just by reading the headline alone is supposed to get wages where it leading to. Right? It's a document also say Dwight performed and he performed non-consensual oral sex on the man and yes, Dwight Howard confirmed that it is true, right? So it say, and likewise also the men living in the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working at which is unseemly. And when I was reading that, they say burn lust towards another. It say men with men working that which is unseemly, right? They say and they say it burning their lust one toward another, right? It reminds me of when you go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, right? When I believe it was Lot that said what he have his daughters here, and the men they was like, nah, we don't want them. You understand? We don't want them. Hey, shit, yo, this place, hey. So and I'll bring all these scripture the thing that you remember what happened to Sodom, right? Remember, it was written for example, I'm going to let us know. So it says, and receiving in themselves that recompense for the error which was meet, right? It says verse 828, and say, even as they did not like to retain God in the knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do things which are not convenient. It says verse 29, it says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity. It says whisperers, backbiters, haters of God. It said despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, and all these things mentioned here is way again in this place today, especially Jake. Man, matter of fact, Jake on the whole, right? It say without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. It say who knowing this the judgment of God, and they which commit such things are worthy of death. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. You understand? So yeah. So it say who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, and that and again go back to the Lord. The things that people be doing outside here that they believe is righteousness, that they believe is the Lord will forgive them. The things that they be doing is worthy of death, like this act that Dwight committed. And there are many other celebrities, many other athletes, many other people of that high stature that be doing this thing on a daily basis. Just many of them haven't been caught. I hear the rumors about some of them. You see the information coming out, some of them, and know that more information coming out, obviously you get to know it's true. But with the things that are being committed, remember judgment is set for them. And judgment for you all that have pleasure and them that do these things. Right? Because why? No, with this act, I've been watching some people saying, well, whatever do I do, it has nothing to do with them, and they find excuses, and then they want to call upon the Lord, then they want the Lord to come and help them, to save them and so forth. No, you're agreeing with wickedness, so you have to receive judgment for agreeing with the wickedness. You understand? So you say, who knowing in the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. So if you're committing these things that we know, that I know read, you're worthy of death. You understand? It say not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So you have pleasure in them. You're following them that do them. You have pleasure in them that do them. Obviously, you're worthy of that as well. This is the kind of things that be happening in the industry. Sell your soul to receive what the world. These are the kind of things that be going on. You've been hearing the rumors, you've been seeing videos about the kind of things that the rituals and the kind of things that these people be doing when they become when they come to being an athlete. You understand? The humiliating videos, right? You see some of these, like Anthony Davis have a video with a man slapping his ass. You know, just today I was watching a sports show and I saw it. They literally play the clip and other stuff. These are the kind of things that they sort of be doing it on the background. Who you feel it is telling them to do it? The man who in charge of them. But these things that are committing, and them that have pleasure and them that do these things, you are worthy of death. But going back, just to show you how I wanted to go back towards verse 27. It say, likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, the men leaving the natural use. You understand? It say, burn in their lust one to one another, and they burn in the lust. When I was reading, I was like, this again. If go and read to waiters. Dwight was telling the man. You understand? If you go and read to waiters, the sin, you can understand he was burning in his lust. You understand? For another man, which is what? A sin, abominable act. like this is even the person write the headline, you say, yo, this is crazy, because when you read these things here, as I say, I wouldn't read it, right? But it's all over any news page, any news thing you go on, you will see it. Man, and you read, you're coming straight back to the scripture. How these men, they burning in the lust for another man. Yeah, we literally living in such an abominable place. These men going and do a whole change. Some of them literally look like women, but he's a man. And there's the things only like. You know, there's the things only wicked Jake's love. You understand? This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6. It say, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah is an example, as we continue to say in previous videos. Even to this day, Sodom and Gomorrah is still used as an example of for these kind of acts. You know, for these things that you see what Dwight Howard committed here. It is, you know, yeah, especially in the island here, your grandparents, you know, our old head go tell you, yo, remember Sodom and Gomorrah, and remember what it is happened to them. So just to show you, Sodom and Gomorrah is an example, right? Now, we living in this place where it's hardly here, but it's still here. But it's proof that Sodom and Gomorrah, even unto this day, is an example to show you what would happen to them that live ungodly. And you know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It's undwellable, even unto this day. So it say, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. Right? Ungodly. Jude chapter 1 verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. And that is where it is. Set forth for an example. So even to this day, we use it as what? An example even unto this day. Right? What kind of things men doing? And literally they're doing worse. It had worse going on in this place. Way worse. Man, that is why the Lord said this place reserved unto fire. This place reserved unto fire. Scripture say what? This place is going to burn like an oven. And the wicked will be what? The stubble. If a man of this stature, right, meaning the kind of stature you have in this place, could do these things, imagine how much for the men that follow in him, what they would do, or what they're doing. See, the leaders of these people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Man, this place, yo, this place really set to this burn. What you kind of abominable shit that is being done and being promoted to be like, to make it look like it's a good thing. This place soon to feel this place soon to feel the fury of the Lord, the wrath of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Soon to feel it. But when you watch, again, if Sodom and Gomorrah is an example and see how the men was going on, that why I mentioned it. When I read, like literally read what Dwight in the news, see how he lost burn for another man. How the men and them was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. They didn't want the woman, they wanted the angels. They wanted the men. Hey, this place really need to be cleansed, and soon to be cleansed, right? So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Instead of most apostles and elders, our great most and well teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we see salutations. So I can say pushing the word and our truth, and say the day in and day out, constantly in season, on the season we say Shalom.